must be our goal and our guide. And all that we strive for as a human family, dignity and hope, progress and prosperity, depends on peace. But peace depends on us.
Our ambassador to the United Nations, Nikki Haley, laid out a clear agenda for reform, but despite reported and repeated warnings, no action at all was taken. So the United States took the only responsible course. We withdrew from the Human Rights Council, and we will not return until real reform is enacted. For similar reasons, the United States will provide no support in recognition to the International Criminal Court. As far as America is concerned, the ICC has no jurisdiction, no legitimacy, and no authority. The ICC claims near universal jurisdiction over the citizens of every country, violating all principles of justice, fairness, and due process. We will never surrender America's sovereignty to an unelected, unaccountable global bureaucracy.
Trump's decision to come out of ICC, which is International Criminal Court, sends a lot of signals and a lot of happiness to some of us. From time of the inception of ICC, David Matanga and others, I want to thank David Hoyle, my professor, Professor Hoyle in London. Thank you very much for mentoring me to stand firm to discuss the African question on the ICC. It is very important, therefore, for the people of Africa to understand that while you rejoice, while you want to hate Trump, Trump has made it very clear that globalization is not part of his agenda.
America is governed by Americans. We reject the ideology of globalism, and we embrace the doctrine of patriotism. Around the world, responsible nations must defend against threats to sovereignty, not just from global governments, but also from other new forms of coercion and domination. In America, we believe strongly in energy security for ourselves and for our allies.
Today, as we speak, this nation cannot be the same. This nation is paralyzed. This nation needs serious redemption, needs the building of bridges. As a result of the ICC, the anger that was flowing from one end to the other created a problem that we see here, but people don't want to admit. People wait in Africa. Trump is correct. Let's wake up. Let's have a rebirth that delivers to hopes so that our people don't perish in the Mediterranean Sea. A rebirth that will bring about peaceful resolution of conflicts, like the conflicts that occur in South Sudan between Riek Machar and Salva Kiir. These conflicts don't give us any hope. These conflicts don't give us anything that is yearned for. These conflicts are a pity to Africa. We are lulled into the ICC in 1998 by Kofi Annan. America rejected ICC, stood firm and said, we can give you the money, but we shall not ratify for you because we have institutions. We have failed our own judiciary systems. But we want to be judged by another judicial system which has no jury, it has no evidence, it has no separation of powers between the chief prosecutor and the investigative arm, and then with the prosecuting arm. That's the Africa we have. Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome to Punchline Africa TV, broadcasting all the way from the Republic of Kenya, Nairobi, and London, elsewhere in the world, wherever you are. This is an African Kitchen, a program, one of the flagships of our satellite system, that we shall be doing African food as a Pan-African station. We intend to use our own ingredients, our own African ingredients, to cook our food, to make our food, to make sure that we feed. It goes with lives of the people, the food security in Africa. The situation needs self-reliance. What we are talking about is self-kitchen, to have your own kitchen, to have your own food which you can eat at any time, which you can cook for your family, to save the money. Some of the ingredients here are products of Kenya. And those watching worldwide, wherever you are in the world, these are products of the Republic of Kenya. And these they are got from the gardens in Kenya. It is with this that I introduced this. This has been one of our flagship programs. One of the flagship programs of the cooking. Many men in the world and the women, once they are left with families, once they are left at home, they intend to wait for their husbands or their wives to come back. There are people today who are not able to cook. They are not able to cook in the sense that they don't know what to cook, how to cook. And that's why we bring this program for you. We bring this program in order to make sure that people know exactly what is supposed to be cooked. It is very important that the people of Africa, wherever you are, sorry about that. I had turned my coffee upside down. I wanted the label of Punchline to be seen. Earlier on, 3 years ago, we introduced a program, a flagship program, which is going to be one of the programs. We are testing all our programs to make sure that they work on the satellite system. Because our satellite system, once it starts, full-fledged, we need not to have hiccups. And that the kitchen, the African kitchen, will be one of the flagships that we shall introduce on our satellite system. With me in the studio going to do this is my assistant chef. My assistant chef by name none other than Miriam Ogutu from Germany. She cooks German, she talks German, and let's see what she can do. Spoon. Let's see what she can do, and so that we can cook together. In with me here we have pepper, we have pilipili hoho, we have onions, we have carrots, we have tomatoes, we have coriander. We are not dealing with garlic. There are too many things that you need to learn. When you are going for an interview anywhere in the world, you need not to eat garlic. One of my friends went for an interview in London, and he failed the interview because the people in the room were not very comfortable with the amount of garlic that was coming out of his mouth. Garlic is a good substance that you can mix in your food, but it is also good when you are eating it in your house. Also good when you are eating it and you are staying alone. But when you are going to mix with people, there are certain people that you don't want to see garlic. Our menu, or feel the garlic, our menu tonight, this evening, afternoon, wherever you are, morning, someplace people are waking up to the surprise. I can see very many people are online. They thought I cannot cook. I cook. I want to tell you frankly, I cooked for 8 children. Before my wife came, I had the big ones. Yes, I had my children as a single parent in the United Kingdom. I cooked. I know how to cook and to make a meal. I know what is supposed to be done, how a meal must be made, brought on the table, arranged on the table. Many African men leave this work for the women. And many women tend to call in house girls to do their work. As much as you'd like the house girls to do their work, to do your work, you as a person also, you need to know something. You need to cook. You need to know how cooking is done. You need to mobilize yourself in the house. You need to budget. What can you do and not do? You need to be able to engage and educate as many people as possible. Viewers, I now invite my assistant chef, none other than Miriam Ogutu, to walk through very nicely, humbly, join me and ask any questions first. Come. There you are.
Hey.
Thank you very much.
Nice.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you, Miriam?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. A man is in charge.
Yes.
The guy now is in charge.
Uh-huh.
Can you ask me any questions, please?
I see you have jalapenos here.
Jalapenos, yes.
Yes.
And pepper.
And pepper, yes. Green
Yes,
pepper.
green pepper.
Are they your favorite ingredients? Which one is your favorite ingredient here?
This and carrots.
Oh, you love carrots.
I love carrots for eyes.
They're very good for the eyes, yes.
Yes.
The jalapenos sometimes are very,
They are tough.
yes, they are.
Yes, we want to go to the West African coast.
Yes.
Yes. Ask me more. What else?
I'm just ready.
I am preparing a meal of rice and chicken. Not chicken, not soft chicken. This is the real road run, African.
African.
Yes.
Yes.
The one that you can eat and feel the bone.
The flavor, not the crossbreed.
No.
Okay.
This is pure chicken that I bought in one of the markets in Nairobi, down the street. The market. And that's it. We want to start cracking.
So how many people will that serve?
It will serve like 6 to 9 people.
Okay. Just a piece.
A piece, yes, a piece and the rice and the ingredients. The gravy will be nice. You can first taste the soup. You can have the soup, a mug, in the mug.
Yes.
The soup out of this chicken, African chicken. When you go to the restaurant,
Yes.
ask for the soup, chicken
Yes.
soup. Don't use
I love chicken
a
soup.
lot of this.
So we're not going to add any chicken stock there.
No, there's no chicken stock added here.
All right.
There is soup though,
Okay.
which can be drunk in your cup.
All right.
I hope you come with the cup ready here, because it's already, they will bring you the cup.
It's ready.
It's already done,
Or a bowl.
It's
with a
already-
spoon. Yes.
organized.
Yes.
All right?
I see you're prepared and you're ready to go.
100%.
All right. Let's do it then.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
I will first of all begin by showing you this is the.
I'm your sous chef, your assistant.
Yes,
So whatever you need me
assistant.
to do, just let me know.
I'll tell you
Yes.
what to do
Yes.
and where to do it,
All right.
how to bring it.
No problem.
Uh-huh.
I'm here to help. Yes.
Okay, you are here to help.
Yes.
I need that saucepan.
Oh, you need the saucepan.
Yes.
Is it the saucepan or the tray?
No, the saucepan.
Oh, the saucepan.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing inside here. We are using an African saucepan. We haven't used this chukru on top. The ones where we are using an African saucepan that cooked the
or a cooking pot.
cooking pot.
The chicken was boiled here
Yeah.
earlier, so don't worry about how it looks like.
No, it is even better because
The flavor is still there.
the flavor.
Very important.
Yes. So we are put on our light. We are put on our. What do you begin? Ask questions. What is something that you begin to cook all the time?
All
When
the
you
time.
put on, what do you cook first?
Onion, and I don't see garlic. You don't like garlic?
No.
Okay.
The onion explained what garlic does. We put in first your onions.
Onions, yeah.
You allow these onions.
Do you like them a bit golden?
Yes. Allow them to cook. To cook and cook.
And cook. And
Cook and cook.
cook and cook.
And then
Yes.
you get that sefria,
Yes.
which is called the pot, another pot,
Yes.
in order to put here
That will act as our lead.
our lid,
Yes,
so that the flavor does not run out
of course.
and you don't make the place look uncomfortable.
All right.
Are we on the right track? Anything you want to ask? What next?
Yes, indeed.
What next goes in here?
What next goes in here? Is it the tomatoes?
Yes.
And then the black, the green pepper, and then the jalapenos.
First of all, the hard things are the ones.
That goes in first.
Yes.
The carrots.
The carrots.
I would assume. All right.
You bring in the carrots, because tomatoes, if you put them there and you need them, you need tomatoes. You see?
Yeah.
That flavor is the one that you need most.
Yes, John Clark. I'm the sous chef today. I'm just helping.
Yes.
He's the
I
master
am the
chef.
man on the engine.
Yes. Yes.
The things that you put in next are these.
Are the carrots?
Carrots.
Okay.
Carrots also take time to cook. Then you must make sure that the next substance is something that produces water inside here.
And how do you regulate the heat? Is it medium or high or
You
low?
can put high now
High.
because
High.
we are cooking against time,
Okay.
and our timing
But also we have to make sure that our ingredients don't burn. So maybe a bit moderate, I would say.
Yeah, if they can't burn because we are here, that we are stirring all the time.
All right.
So burning is out of impossible.
All right. So maybe I need to help with the sauce, with the side plates.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, as these are cooking, you look at yourself, prepare yourself. The rice is here, which we have already prepared. We did because of time. How to prepare this rice, I will explain to you. There are so many ways of preparing rice. You can fry it using a bit of oil at the beginning.
Yes.
Or you can put it, wash it,
Yes.
allow it to boil. That's how I prepare this one.
Okay.
And I remove the starch and I put a low heat. Believe me or not,
Yes.
you'll get the best rice
Yes.
so far.
Okay.
But this time, that's what I did. Ask any question.
All right.
I can see, you can smell the flavor.
It is. It's quite
Yes.
beginning to come together.
The chef is talking.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, 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 yes.
And we thank you, viewers, for joining us. I see a lot
Our
of
viewers, wherever you are in
Yes.
Bermuda, in Biafra,
Yes.
in China,
Yes.
in Malaysia,
Yes.
in Australia,
Let us know where you're
in
watching
London.
us from. Yes.
my children are watching me as I cook.
So you
So-
cook a lot for them, do you?
Yes, yes.
So what's your favorite meal that they love when you prepare?
Matoke.
Okay.
You see now, we need something that will bring in water
Yes.
within
To avoid it.
to avoid it getting burnt.
One of our viewers there was saying, Nelson Wiley, you think you have to put some oil first. Yeah, we did put a bit of oil before.
No. We wanted our food
Yes.
to cook itself Chinese way.
Okay.
This food has oil already, Miriam.
The chicken.
But the chicken has oil.
That is what I saw inside
Yes.
the cooking.
So we wanted the thing to catch up
by itself.
by itself.
Okay. All right. Great. Healthy eating.
Health
Too
eating.
much oil is not good for you.
Yes.
I don't like oil.
Don't try oil.
Okay.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Too bad. It can bring
All right.
a lot of difficulties. Now
Yes.
our saucepan goes back again to keep the flavor. We now come to the main approach. That is the chicken.
Yeah, and in case you're wondering, nothing fancy, just a true African kitchen going on here.
Yes.
So, yes. Very
Excellent.
easy. And Dr. Matanga is the main chef.
I'm
a
chef
sous
number one.
I'm a sous chef.
Assistant chef.
Yes, a sous chef.
All those people watching us from Accra,
Yes.
from Nigeria, from Kigali,
Yes.
from Uganda, I know they will say we should have cooked matoke.
We will cook
But we shall. I'm now trying to tell Miriam.
I'd like to know how you cook a
Yes,
real
I'll
Ugandan
peel
matoke.
it in
Yes.
front of you.
Yeah.
Cook, make a meal. The people, this meal is gonna serve the staff.
Yeah.
My staff here will enjoy after this.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
for over 10 people. Anybody who would like to ride, to take a rider and come to enjoy,
Yes.
can come and join us.
All right,
We've-
Sakong Kiplagat is saying he's watching us all the way from Slovakia. You say, I can see that Dr. Matanga doing the African culinary. Yes, indeed. And thank you so much for watching us. I love the smell of that.
Yes.
The green pepper. Very
Yes,
nice.
it's very nice.
Adds a bit of flavor into it. So jalapenos, when do you throw them in?
Yes. When
When do you throw the jalapenos?
those, if they come now, they will disturb. You won't stay here.
Oh my, okay.
Yes.
All right, we don't need that then. Right. So they come at
Now-
the end? Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I can help with that.
ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, let me help you. Let me clean that for you.
we now want to do our
Sorry.
we now want to do our pieces of chicken.
So you don't wait for the
No.
to cook completely.
No.
Okay.
This must also. These are the pieces of chicken. You can see the pieces well cooked.
They've been boiled.
Boiled.
Just earlier ago.
We want them to
Yes, to soak in the flavor.
soak in the flavor.
Yes, indeed. And Opa, you're watching us all the way from Belgium. Thank you so much. Nelson Waller, thank you. So this is a real African chicken that is not a crossbreed from any other part of the world. So it takes a while for it to even boil and become a bit soft enough for you can chew on. So we had to boil it earlier on, but it's very tasteful compared to the chicken you buy from the supermarket. This is the real time. Yes.
To cover our chicken.
Yes.
Again, such that now we keep the flavor inside.
Yes.
And then we now.
I can help with the cleaning.
Yes, thank you very much, Miriam.
I love to clean.
This is the rice that I have already prepared.
Yes.
Which I prepared through. It is hot, still very hot.
Still hot, yes.
And I would like to show to my viewers. This is the type of rice, white, boiled, steamed rice. That was steamed, and the steam go out. You have the real rice remaining.
Yes.
You remove the starch, the too much starch, because we want to eat a balanced diet. You don't need to have too much starch.
Too much of it, okay.
Chicken is white meat, is all right. But because today we are not here to teach for competition.
Yes.
We are here to fulfill the African dream. The African dream that one day the Africans can also cook and their food can be understood by the people outside.
Yes.
Why is it that we make sausages, sandwiches, we copy styles, we go to America, we say, bring me sweet sandwich, corn sandwich,
a hamburger.
Yes. You must cook your own food.
True.
I want to see my son, Ocharo, Kevin Ocharo in Florida, where you are. I think you are watching my program.
Your son is in Florida?
Another, yes, Kevin, one of the sons that I helped here. He's now studying in Florida, in America.
Okay.
But he calls uncle.
All right.
So my nephew, he is now I taught him how to cook in the earlier programs. You touch this.
All right, let me hold it.
I want to give you time also. There you are, the flavor. Now, it is time for you. You see?
Yeah.
We don't want to allow
for it to stick at the bottom of the cooking pot.
You see the flavor? Fantastic, 100%. Now you remove that. And remove that.
Yeah.
And remove that. And now we put your coriander.
Oh, yes.
The coriander will change the flavor.
And the color.
And the color.
Yes, it makes it look very colorful. So we have some orange there from carrots and some green there from green pepper. And the coriander just made it look better. So
now finally, because of time,
yes,
we want
to add some soup. So this is
the soup.
that was used to boil.
Boil, which you can use
so
to
we
drink.
saved it to add later.
To add.
It has all the flavor actually from boiling it. And when you boil the chicken, do you put salt in it? When you
Yes,
boil
I
it?
had put
Okay.
salt. So usually with salt,
Yes.
you don't put much.
It's not good.
You don't put much salt. You allow.
The natural
Yes.
flavor. And also,
I told my daughters.
yes,
As you know, I have 5 good daughters.
yes.
All of them how to cook. Every Sunday they come and sit in the kitchen, watch Daddy cook.
That's good.
All of them, including the boys.
Okay.
They must know
How to cook.
how to cook.
It's important.
The youngest is that small lady called Audrey. She knows how to cook. If you leave her in the house, she must prepare something, not sandwich.
No.
I can tell her I want matoke.
Sandwich is not food.
I
Sandwich
can
is a
tell her
snack.
I want 2 matokes.
Sandwich is a snack.
Quickly done. Yeah, sandwich
is a
is
snack,
nice,
yes.
but sandwich
It's a snack.
is not worth cooking on an African station.
But you don't cook sandwich. You just prepare it. It's just bread and maybe
That is
egg,
laziness.
yes,
It's called laziness.
it is.
You can't give your husband sandwiches.
No. That
In Africa,
that is
you-
a snack, especially for kids, I think.
it is. So let's put this nicely and put.
Oh, we need to cover that. Do we need
No, we cover with this.
the rice?
The rice, yes. And we cover this so that
Yes.
we prevent the rice, you have seen
From
it,
drying up, yes.
and this can go that way.
Yes. So I read somewhere that, you know, the way people are normally very, very conscious about how much sugar they're taking, actually salt is more dangerous to your health. Too much consumption of salt is more dangerous to your health compared to sugar. And people don't know, because you always see people adding more salt to their food. It's very dangerous, especially when you're eating it raw. Not
Yes.
good.
We would like, you can read the comments of some of the viewers.
Some of our viewers,
Yes, some of
as
them.
we wait for our food to get,
For the
to
food to get ready.
All right, Sakom Kiplegat, you're saying I'm watching from Slovakia. You're saying you can see Dr. Masanga doing the African culinary. Yes, indeed. And John Clark, you're worried. You're saying, is it safe in the studio cooking for health and safety? Do you not talk about safety first? It is safe here, so don't worry about it. That
We
is
did
clear.
talk, John Clark, we did talk about safety regulations.
Yes,
We have already taken the safety measures. There
Yes.
is every exit
yes.
in case there is any fire.
So thank you for your
Our
concern. but you're
studio is
safe.
big,
very
and
big.
as you can see, we are able to maintain
Yes.
on our same settings,
Yes.
and that's it. That's how we actually cook our food, and we have been cooking before.
And I also did Maloney guy, you're saying the video kept cutting off. We apologize for that. Hopefully our production is working on it. And if audience is saying I'm enjoying you both, Miriam the sous chef and Dr. Masanga the grand chef, of course. Yes. And Nelson Walla, you're saying, Doctor, you showed an empty pot. Yes, it was empty. And
I showed an empty pot
yes, he's saying without
to
oil,
show you
yes.
that I was going to put in the things.
Yes.
But the things that I put in are now here.
Yes.
They are boiling.
They're cooking now.
Yes.
And Odili Bartholomew Onia, you're saying you're watching us all the way from Newfoundland. And Nelson Walla, what I mean to say is that you have to warm the oil past a certain level. Thanks. Okay, thank you, Nelson.
Which we did.
Yes.
But we didn't have a lot of oil.
Yes.
We cooked our chicken
Yes.
boiled.
And Nganga is, hi, Nganga, George, he's back today. He's wondering what is my favorite food. Actually love chicken. Can you, that's,
Nganga has come back for you again. Can we have some more water?
hi, Nganga.
Because we need this soup.
Yes.
We need the soup.
Yes.
Put in the water.
This is not enough.
No, you need the soup.
I need it heavy.
No,
Concentrated. More?
put in. People will put in.
It's still more?
Yes.
Okay.
I want everybody here to have a cup of soup.
Cup of soup.
You know, it is doing duo.
Okay.
The soup before we have the food.
All right. For the
I
appetizer.
can decide to make this chicken.
For the appetizer.
Right.
The soup.
I can decide to make this chicken dry,
Yeah, after this.
dry, fried.
Dry, yes.
But now I have made it wet
With some soup.
with some soup. But that soup that you are pouring in,
Is that enough? Or do I need to add more?
you add everything there. They bring
All of
us
it?
water. Yes.
Okay.
People will have to drink this. Especially people who take a lot of wine,
Well,
which you don't take, I'm told.
yes, I'm telling
Those who take a lot of wine,
you. You're told. This might catch
is there a
fire.
problem? Yes. Water. Those who take a lot of wine, you need soup in the morning.
Yes.
Now,
The jalapenos, this is the right time to put them in?
yes.
Okay.
So that they don't disrupt us at all.
Okay.
If you are to put them while frying,
The
there
eyes.
would be a total nightmare. You would have run out of this place.
Yes.
Yes.
We don't want that to happen. And
Any newspapers today we can read as we wait.
for this
Now,
soup to cook properly.
these are called what?
jalapenos.
Jalapenos.
Yes.
Piri piri.
Very chili peppers.
Chili pepper, we have now gone to Biafra.
They're really hot.
Biafra.
This is what they call pepe or something.
Pepe. We are in Biafra.
Good.
Enugu. Kaduna.
All right. Are we going to need any more salt? to
Yes.
that? Because of
In
the
Cameroon.
With the soup we just added.
Yes.
Okay. Just a pinch of it.
A pinch.
Good.
The real chef.
All right. There you go.
The real chef. Don't forget that don't try to eat beyond what you can't. Don't cook what you can't
All right.
manage. We are trying to get food and to teach people how to preserve food.
Yes.
African food, simple.
Do I cover it now?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll tell you the price of this meal.
So how much would that cost?
Later
And
on,
what kind of rice is that?
this is basmati.
Okay.
Always buy basmati rice.
It's the good quality.
You can now, we can stand either there or we stand here, we get the newspapers and see some of the topics that touch social.
Yes.
Today's newspapers were very touchy. Did we finish all of them?
The newspapers in the morning. Okay. This is.
Judiciary wars, yes.
Yes.
Anything that you want to talk about, Miriam, that you did not finish as the food
In
cooks.
the morning.
Yes.
Something I really wanted us to talk about here,
Yes.
and I think we did not have time to talk about it. Judges want to consent, the age reduced to 16 years, like the age of consent, because from 18 years you're recognized in the Kenyan Constitution and across the world as an adult. But now some 3 judges sat down and they're trying to make a ruling that the consent age is supposed to reduce up to 16. I don't know how you feel about that.
I think for me, the entire judiciary of Kenya gives me a lot of stomach runs.
This gave me a headache.
It gives me a headache.
Yes.
It does not build a nation. It cuts and cut and copy. They are pasting the American Constitution, which allows a child at 16
To get married.
to get married or to move out of the father's home
Yes.
and go and do whatever he's supposed to do.
Yes.
We Africans have got some values that we have in ourselves.
Yes.
And as Africans, we keep our children up to the age
Of 18.
18 or 20, and you can leave your daughters to go or your sons to say, now you can do what you can.
Because a 16-year-old still needs your protection.
But when you have a judge, and you have judges in Kenya who are even, soon they will remove from the constitution the law that touches corruption. They will say corruption is for free for everybody.
It's a free-for-all.
It's free fall.
Okay.
So this, I was not very happy. You know why I dodged the topic? I did not want to talk about it.
I really wanted to talk about it.
I did not want because it annoyed me so much.
As a parent, even.
From last Friday,
Yes.
I have been annoyed on many things.
Okay.
And you know what?
Are you feeling better now? You're still annoyed?
No, the mood, the things are coming.
This should make it
Things
better.
are coming.
The soup should make it better.
The soup, yes, my cup. I'll have my cup and have my first taste of the soup. Yes. There are so many so many people who have rang us.
Heroes Train, you're saying, who is doing the cooking, Miriam or Doctor? I would like to taste the food. He is the main chef. I'm a sous chef. I'm just helping.
Sous chef?
Yes.
I am the main chef.
Yes, indeed.
Unfortunately.
It's not unfortunate, it's just great. It's working just fine. He's the main chef, I'm the sous chef. A 16-year-old cannot even buy themselves anything. Cannot. So the reason why it was founded to be important to put the consent age at the age of 18 is because a 16-year-old is a person who still needs your protection. Should they go out there and get pregnant, they can't even take care of themselves. They cannot handle the consequences that comes with having early sex and early marriage and early things like that. So for judges to sit somewhere and even consider reducing the age, the consent age to 16, I was very disappointed. So what the paper, the Standard says, is the Court of Appeal suggests review of the Sexual Offences Act as many young men are serving lengthy jail terms for affairs with adolescent girls. Can you believe that? So they want to protect the many young men and the other people out there, but also we have to consider that a 16-year-old is a person who can't even make, who doesn't, others, many of them don't even know what they want to be when they grow up. They're still trying to find themselves. A lot of them still in school, and a lot of them are not even, they don't even have a mind that can help them make any important decisions in life. And you want to allow them to make very important decisions concerning their life at the age of 16. That is unacceptable. I hope somebody goes and challenges this ruling, if at all it will.
In Kenya,
yes.
It looks like in Kenya everything is possible.
I don't want this to be possible.
You know, the more we talk about these judges,
yes,
we thinking that the judges will change, the more problems that we have.
Yes.
The more we discuss
Yes.
how judges can help us. I think what the government should do
Yes.
is fully just get rid of the judges. The Supreme Court is spoiled, the judiciary is in tatters, President Uhuru Kenyatta is on his own.
Yes.
So there you are. There you are. When you come on this other side, the ministers don't function. They tell you they have no notebook. At least for me, I have my notebook here.
Yes.
If I get a call, I quickly can run to it. But
and the demands by our members of parliament, Kenyans are not very pleased with that.
yeah, viewers, wherever you are watching us,
Yes.
this has been our lesson. We are almost coming to the end
The end of it.
of the show.
Yes.
You get away so that
Oh. You need to place it maybe here, the older papers.
yes. The people who want to see what is inside here, you can see. This is the good soup and chicken. Chicken and
So
well done.
do we remind them the ingredients we used for this chicken? And we did.
Go ahead.
We did not use any spices.
No.
Outside of salt.
It's pure
Yes. Just pure. So-
pure coriander,
Yes. Coriander and some onions,
onions, carrots,
some tomatoes, some carrots, some jalapenos,
jalapenos,
and green pepper.
and that's it.
I'm surprised you don't use garlic.
No.
And
Can I tell you the story of garlic?
yes.
When you are going for an interview in Britain, don't take garlic.
Just take it and brush your teeth.
No, it doesn't go away.
And chew some mint.
It doesn't go away.
Mine goes away.
Especially when you reach a room where you are being interviewed.
Yes.
That garlic made my friend lose an interview.
And what about ginger? Do you love ginger?
Ginger I do, but I don't put it much.
Okay.
I like ginger when it has been used to cook what we call pilau rice, which we shall cook later on in the
next
session.
So we have two things to cook: the pilau
Yes, matoke.
and matoke, especially matoke. I really want
Yes.
to see how you prepare it.
I will do it, and I hope you learn, and then you can have a very good breakfast. In fact, what I'm going to cook for you next
Yes.
is matoke and offals.
All right.
stripe.
I'm here for it.
What they call in Uganda katogo,
Katogo. What is katogo?
meaning mixture.
Okay. Of what and what?
Yes, that's why President Museveni is coming tomorrow.
Okay.
You will see him like this.
Okay.
Mixture.
Mixture of what and what?
Mixture of stripe, matoke,
What is-
this coriander,
What is stripe?
more stripe, the inside of the cow.
Oh.
President Museveni is coming. You see the way he walks. Very nice.
Very
smart.
strong.
He eats matoke.
Okay.
His Excellency President is matoke eater. Good matoke eater, and he says he doesn't eat his food with sugar, with salt.
Yes. Salt is not good for you.
Yes, he doesn't, and then he drinks milk, a bit of it.
Okay. I drink a lot of it. That's all I drink anyway. So do we cover it or we just leave it like that?
Let other people. It in African culture, you say you leave the
The
smell
flavor to travel to
the
neighbors.
valleys,
And then what?
to cleanse of the spirits.
Not spirits.
Yes, there are spirits. Hallelujah here.
Not spirits.
Hallelujah. Can we?
It's just a good flavor.
No, can we pray for it? Hey, hey.
What are we praying for? The spirits of this?
Spirits to go away.
There are no spirits here.
Because this house was longing for some cooking here. George Nganga has come again for you.
No, he's not come for me. He's just saying, I heard on BBC about the teacher in the Rift Valley province who won $1 million for motivating kids. I put the recording on my WhatsApp update. Yes, indeed, Nganga, indeed. And I think in the morning, is it yesterday, we talked about it in length, the teacher who won, that translates to about 100 million Kenyan shillings. And he said it will take 80 million of that and put it in back to the community where he serves. And he wants to build a computer lab. And he wants to just change the lives of the people around where he works. So that is a very noble move. Now, so in the morning we had this argument because if he was to be taxed that money, then the government will get about 30 million of that. And you are saying he is one person that deserves tax, to be exempted from the tax. So hopefully, the government will consider that.
And basically,
Yes.
whoever can also single out and sponsor this program.
Yes.
Anybody out there from Nigeria who can sponsor this program of African Kitchen,
Yes.
contact us.
Tell them we have Pepe.
And pay, contact us.
Yes.
You can sponsor it.
Yes.
It can go on our main satellite system from Berlin.
Yes.
Anybody in Cameroon, Alfu, my friend, you should be able to sponsor this program. We want now sponsors, Caps. We want sponsors.
Yes.
And you can see all this is going, hallelujah.
Yes.
Hallelujah. Let the smell go wherever it is. Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna. This is the time of trial.
All right. I'm going to smell like food when I go to my classes in the evening. But that's okay.
You know what? It won't catch you.
I know.
You know why?
It's all good. I love that.
It will not catch you.
Yes.
Because we never used too much oil.
Yes. It's the oil that spreads the...
It is the oil.
Okay.
Yes. Remember, this was the time when Jesus fed people at the port of Capernaum.
What now?
Jesus, we are in the period of Lent.
Yes. Oh,
And we must preach the religion. We must preach religion. We must preach togetherness, forgiveness,
Yes.
reconciliation,
Yes.
redemption strategy,
Redemption.
building bridges initiative.
Yes.
This is what President Uhuru Kenyatta has said in this country.
Yes.
We build initiative to create harmony. The bishop in
Ghana. I was just thinking about him. Like I haven't stopped thinking about him.
Yes.
After
Look at it.
Shared.
The bishop in Ghana today said, there is no need of elections in Africa. Why do you have elections in Africa? When elections in Africa are killing people on a daily basis,
Yes.
what do you have elections for? Why do you conduct elections? Who told you that Africans were not at that time?
We had our governing structures
Yes.
before the white man showed up. And then we
So
all
Africans, wherever you are, think about it. Conflicts are brought near election time. You stay very well with your neighbor.
Yes.
When you hear the word election, everybody is going berserk.
All right. Do you want to taste if the salt is okay?
You can now. You are my assistant.
But you're the main chef. You could do the honors. Yes.
Fantastic.
It's good.
Whoever wants can add the salt.
Yeah. But that's enough. You add salt is not good. Raw salt is not good for you, for your health. Please, if you can stay away from it, the better. Salt is more harmful than sugar.
So, any questions from our viewers? Anybody who want to ask a question before
Best
we sit down and wrestle this meal?
Yes.
Wagwan. This is very interesting.
She Best is saying, I'm hungry. Oh, I feel the smelling of the cooking from all the way from Asia. All right.
From Asia, I'm sorry.
Which country in Asia?
Which country in Asia
You can share with us in spirit. It's really, it's good.
This is the period of Lent where we share redemption.
But no, during Lent they don't eat meat.
This is not meat. This is white meat.
But it is meat.
They don't eat the red
beef,
one.
or the beef.
Yes.
Okay, this is chicken meat. They're not.
I was taught like unless the Bible has changed.
I have no idea. I'm not a Catholic. They can tell us.
I eat whether Lent or what. I hammer my things.
Things.
God does not tell you die of hunger when food is available.
You're an Anglican, you're not a Catholic.
Anglican, yes. An Anglican, yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
So that's okay.
I need now to taste
The soup.
the soup for you.
Yeah. You think it's ready?
Yes, it's ready, ma'am.
Okay.
This soup for anybody
Yes.
those who have wine
Yes.
and they have drunk a lot of wine
Yes.
overnight.
There you go.
In the morning, you can see so many men running to.
Soup is good for you when you're having a hangover.
Yes,
Okay.
but we are not encouraging people
To have hangovers.
to drink.
Okay.
You want yours?
A little bit.
No, you have to, not a little bit.
Okay.
You have to take the soup.
Okay. So this is our appetizer.
Appetizer.
Yes. Looks delicious there. Good. Thank you very much, Dr. Matanga.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
that's the man. The man himself is here.
Yes.
Pepper is plenty.
What? Is that a caution? Is that a warning you're giving me? It's ready, or you're just reducing
It's
it?
ready. It was already cooked there.
All right. So
It's ready.
a toast, a cheers.
So viewers, this is it. To our long life, but be careful the soup.
Oh my goodness. Is it very hot?
No. Be careful. And it needs,
No, the salt is enough. Oh wow, it's delicious.
it's delicious. It means
is.
this needs salt.
No, that's enough. Too much salt is not good for you.
So viewers, there we are.
Oh my God, the pepper. I'm not a chili person, but you know, I'll work with it for today. It's really nice.
Moses. Thank you very much, viewers. This is Punchline Africa TV, the African kitchen today. We have cooked rice and chicken, boiled chicken,
Yes.
chicken African runner.
Yes.
We put it nicely. Ingredients. The total cost of all this,
Yes.
can I tell you what it is?
Yes, tell us.
Only 800 shillings.
Oh, really? Inclusive of the rice or just the...
Yes.
Okay. That is
1,000.
so it's affordable.
1,500 because chicken was for 700
Yes.
and the ingredients were slightly about 500 and that is all.
Okay.
plus the rice. If we measure it like 100 shillings,
Yes.
that is 1,500.
All right.
Any viewers and what they have said, we want to call it a very nice, fantastic day.
But Sakong Kiplangat is saying, I can see the spirit of Penta Food Cost had taken siege of the chef. Aromatherapy is in that kitchen. In that kitchen is very fantabulous. Indeed, it's quite fantabulous. I can attest to that.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kiplagat, wherever you are.
Yes, and Hero Stain is saying shooting and killing going on Ground Zero right now as I'm writing. Okay, that is not news. We really want to. This is very saddening news coming there from Ambazonia. And John Clark is saying this is not testing, it's half a cap. All right, we just the whole thing.
Clark, John Clark, you are always finding faults with us.
Appetizer,
But this appetizer.
We're not testing. This
appetizer,
is all right,
soup.
All right.
Soup.
And Nelson Walla is saying, don't forget to increase and the level of the fire so you can't burn the food. Yeah, we reduced the level of fire. And Ufa.
Fantastic.
Bon appetit.
Oh, my.
From Ufa, you're saying to Dr. Matsanga and Miriam and the rest of the staff of Parkland Africa, have a great day. Indeed, thank you so much for your kind words. And
the rest of our viewers in Kenya and other places, thank you very much for watching our program. We shall be doing it all the time.
Can you answer Chibes before we just go? He's saying, why you people, you don't wear kitchen gloves? This is an African kitchen.
Why people
and I think we had something there to hold.
Needed to wear kitchen gloves.
And I think we have something there. Yeah.
They are here.
Protective. All right, you're welcome.
Do you see them? Yes. Take the picture.
Yes.
The man is here.
Yeah.
But in those days, our African people never used to wear this. So I'm here, Mr. Chibes Joseph.
Chibes Joseph, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon, or depending on the time on where you're watching us from. That was very quick, and now and our food is ready.
It's ready, and the boys, the girls, they take it. There's our people, the staff, on the behalf of Punchline Africa TV, the viewers, let's see you tomorrow morning. Let's again engage at 11 a.m. East African Standard Time for political programs. Viewers on the satellite on 003, on, free to air and free to view satellite. Nilesat from Berlin. Thank you very much. You can enjoy, you'll see a repeat of this. And it will be on that television, South Cameroon Broadcasting Corporation in conjunction with Punchline Africa, our two, the only television Pan-African stations that bring news to 150 million households.
Yes, indeed.
South of the Sahara.
Yes.
We are here.
We want to thank you so much for your valued company, for keeping us company, and for engaging with us. And if you have any African food idea that you want us to try here, we will be happy if you can send us the food and the recipe. That would be nice. We can try it out. But hopefully you can meet tomorrow here, 11 a.m. East Africa time, for the latest news coming from across the motherland. But for now,
cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.